welcome back to Lulu's Cafe. I've got a really good recipe for you today. It's Ensalada de Nopalitos, which is a cactus salad. It's so good and so good for you. We'll go ahead and start with all the ingredients. First of all, we'll go ahead and start with the cactus, which is the main player in this recipe. This is a fresh cactus. We won't be using this today because it does require for us to clean it and to take out all the little splinters in here. So we'll go ahead and use the jar. Even though you can find fresh cactus in your supermarket, it's already been cleaned and cut for you. It just needs to be boiled, and that can be really tasty as well. But we'll go ahead and use the canned nopalitos for this recipe. It does come in its own juices, so we need to remove it. It is kind of like a sticky liquid. It also has some cilantro in here and some onions that need to be removed, just because they've been sitting in this liquid such a long time. So let's go ahead and put this through the strainer with cold water and make sure that we remove all that sap. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the rest of the ingredients. We've got in medium-sized average avocado here. I've got a lime here just because I like to sprinkle a little bit of lime on the avocado so it doesn't change color. We've got about a cup, maybe cup and a half of cilantro, some tomato, which is about a cup also, some red onion. The red onion is probably about a cup. You're probably wondering why I use the purple onion. This onion is usually used for more of the salads, more of the pastas in dishes that are not cooked, because they have a sweeter, tangier flavor. We'll go ahead and also add some queso fresco. This is the kind of cheese that kind of crumbles when you use it. It's really good, and you can find it in your supermarket as well. Queso fresco, which is fresh cheese. We've got about a tablespoon of crushed red pepper, and this is optional. If you don't want the spiciness in there, you don't have to add this. It does give it a really good flavor though. And then probably about a teaspoon of olive oil. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and rinse out the nopalitos. As soon as this is done, we'll come back and put everything together. See you in just a little bit. Okay, we're ready. We're ready to put this ensalada de nopalitos together. We've gone ahead and cleaned out the nopalitos so they no longer have the little juice that they had in the can, so they're ready to go. And we'll go ahead and get started putting in the tomatoes. And I do want to mention that the nopalitos, like I said earlier, are not only tasty, but they're also so good for you. They lower blood sugar, they lower cholesterol, they even fight cancer cells. So they're not only good medically, but they also contain vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin C, and they've only have about 14 calories a cup, so that's really good. Here we've got a purple onion. We'll go ahead and add some of that. And then we'll spread a little bit of the olive oil just to make it a little shiny, maybe half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon in there. And I do like to have the pepper flakes in there because I like it a little bit spicy. So we'll add some of those. My mouth is watering because this is so good. We'll go ahead and mix all these ingredients in. And I like to leave these ingredients to the end because that's usually what I like to top it off with, and make it kind of look decorative before we serve it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add some pepper. Just a little bit. And a little bit of salt to taste. A couple of sprinkles in there. Mix that together. Look at that. Doesn't that look fabulous? Okay, that's pretty good. We'll add some of the cilantro in there. The cilantro is going to give it also a really good flavor. A little bunch of cilantro in there. We won't add it all. It's probably about half a cup to 1 cup. And again, all these ingredients, just like whatever if you like cilantro, add more. If you don't like too much cilantro, it's totally up to you. It's a salad, and it's basically what you like. Okay, so here's all my ingredients already mixed up together. It smells delicious. It's also a good vegetarian dish in case you want a new recipe for your vegetarian friends that come over. It's also really good for them. And then we'll go ahead and top it with our queso fresco. I went ahead and crumbled the cheese already. It's so good. I like to leave it a little bit thick just because I like to bite into the little morsels. Go ahead and sprinkle that on top. How delicious. Look at that. It looks amazing. And then we'll go ahead and top the top of our ensalada with these slices of avocado. Just kind of decorate it, make it look pretty. There we go. And we're done. That's it. That is our nopalito salad recipe. I've got some tortillas that are warmed up. Now, this recipe actually comes from Chicago. There's a lot of people from Guanajuato in that area, and they put this salad on top of their fajitas, on top of their barbacoa, which is also another meat taco. And you can also eat it just by itself. We'll go ahead and taste this. Nice warm tortilla here. Let's serve ourselves a little bit of the avocado, a little bit of the cheese mixture in here. Okay, see how that delicious, isn't that beautiful? It's got all the colors, the greens, the red, it looks beautiful. Go ahead and taste this. This is so good. Buen provecho. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope you also subscribe to my channel. Make sure to leave your suggestions in the comment section below and let me know what you think, or if you have any other ideas for other videos that you might like to see. And enjoy. Thank you.